Hello artist! In today's video I'm sharing my favorite colored pencils for 2024. Colored pencils have a special place in my heart. They're perfect for both detailed work and just relaxing with some creative play. I've got a mix of brands and shades I'm excited to share with you today, so let's get into it. This is part 3 of my favorite colors for 2024 series. If you're curious about acrylics or watercolors, don't forget to check out those videos as well. I will leave the link in the description. Let's dive in.
This is Naples Yellow.
Hey again, artist. Editing Irit here. I'm really sorry for the poor presentation and starting of this video. Originally, I filmed just one video for watercolors, acrylics, and pencils, but it was so long that I decided to divide it. So it's a little bit rough, but we'll get into it. The most important things are the colors, right? So
From
right back into it.
Beautiful. This one I also love. This is Yellow Ochre. You see it's the same colors over and over in every medium. This is the Derwent Drawing pencils. This one is again Yellow Ochre. This is the Caran version. You can see the Derwent one is much softer, but I like them both. This is actually the same color. These are both by Caran. This is like watercolor pencil aquarelle, museum aquarelle these are called, and this one is the Luminance, but it's the same color, anthraquinoid pink, and it's like a salmon color, I would say. It's really lovely. So this one is water soluble and it's beautiful, and this one is the Luminance. It's the same color, super pretty, like salmon-y color. Oh, there's another favorite yellow. This one is Spanish Orange. Oh yeah, I remember you. This is Prismacolor, Spanish Orange. Let's see, I mostly keep the colors that I use here and in this carousel, which I love. This one is another pretty one. This is Salmon Pink. This is Holbein. Pale Vermilion. Another favorite, this is Prismacolor. You can see how intense the Prismacolors are. This one is newer, but I really enjoy it. It's Permanent Red from Caran. So it's quite bright. This is Pink from Prismacolor. Okay, now I do have to say I didn't use a ton of the Fluorescent pencils that I have, that I used to love. That's why they're so tiny. I don't know, this year I didn't use them a lot, but I will show them to you. This is Rose Neon from Prisma. I don't know, this year I wasn't feeling these colors. But this is a good one. This is the Luminous Rose. It's such a pretty color. So pretty and quite unique. Luminous Rose from Holbein. Then this one is another great one, Luminous Red from Holbein, remember? Remember them? And these are just like a bunch of violet colors that are really beautiful. This is, it's Prismacolor PC994. These are super intense and beautiful. This one is lavender, so more purpley. This one is Holbein Mauve. I just really love to play with these shades. And this one is Rose Vif. I think I bought replacements for these. Yeah, I think so. This is Hot Pink. Hot Pink from Prismacolor. Mulberry by Prismacolor. This is Dahlia Purple. You can see that a lot of these shades are similar, but I hope this video will help you figure out which ones you like. I did get this new one called Rose Hibiscus. You can see it's a little bit more muted and it's beautiful, but this is new, so I can't call it a favorite. Oh, this is another good one. This is Imperial Violet from Prismacolors. Super pretty. Okay, blues. I think these were my most used ones. So let's start with a lighter one. This is Lavender Blue from Holbein. lovely. This one is also a good one. This is Blue Lake from Prisma. You can see the kind of tones that I like. So basically it looks like ultramarine blue and various levels of white. This is Ultramarine by Prisma. Love this pencil. And now a few newcomers this year. These are all bought this year, and you can see we're very well loved. So this is the Ultramarine from Caran, and you can see that it's a little bit kind of brighter than the Prisma one. And then they have some beautiful dark blues. I actually have another one, but these are probably my favorite, but I'll show them all to you. This is Bleu de Nimes. Bleu, bleu, bleu. These are just so pretty. So this is Caran. I really enjoyed all these Caran darks. This is Indanthrone Blue. And this one, I absolutely love, love, love this one. This one basically reads in black as black, and it has taken over my go-to black, which is the Drawing Ivory Black. I still love it. I still use it. But I admit that's the Ivory Black. But I admit that this one has stolen my heart. Dark Indigo. It's super dark. Super, super dark. And of course you can play around with that darkness and layer it. So it gives you a lot of variety. Love it. Blue Indigo, sorry, Dark Indigo Caran. Such a great color. I also really like the Derwent Chocolate, the Drawing Chocolate. It's really, really dark and beautiful. So if you don't like black, I would say, and you want it maybe a little bit bluish, these two read almost black, I find. But this one is a very, very dark brown, and this one is a very, very dark indigo. This is Ice Green from Holbein. I love this color. So pretty. Are you gonna hate me for these horrible, horrible, horrible swatches? I'm sorry. Okay. Ice Green. I just really want you to see the colors, right? And not like a tiny, tiny swatch. This is a great color. This is Light Aqua. This is by Prismacolor. I need to sharpen it. And this is another great one. This is Parrot Green. So this is already a little bit greener. But I love these three. I use them all the time to add like that pop. And a couple of other favorites. This is, I'm going to sharpen it so we can see it a little bit better. I don't use these as much as these. I think probably these two are like my favorites. But these are great colors. This is Cobalt Green. Just find them to be really unique, in my opinion. And then this one is also a nice one. This is Derwent Lightfast Turquoise Green. So this is, I would say, probably you don't need both of these. And the Ice Green is my favorite. But if you like these different shades of blue, like teal, then you might enjoy it. I've been using a lot more green pencils this year, I've noticed. And my all-time favorite is the Caran Green Ochre. I love, 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 love this color. Love it so much. I also have it in the Aquarelle, like their watercolor pencils version, and it's so beautiful. I'll show it to you actually. Same color, but then when you add water to it, it's like bam. Hello intensity. I love this color. Maybe I'll keep it here. Okay, this is another good one. It's chartreuse. It's like super, super bright, very fun color. And then I've been using darker greens a little bit more this year. And I really like this one, Olive Brown from Caran. Such a great color. It is really hard to tell. Is it a brown? Is it a green? I think next to the greens it's looking brown. Let's put it next to, yeah, it's just a great, like these, I'm not sure what this color is, but it's beautiful colors. And then this one I also like, marine green. It's also great, it's dark. It's not super bright, which is what I prefer in greens. And it's lovely. Let's talk a little bit about neutrals and earth tones, because I have some strong opinions there. Okay, my absolute favorite neutral are the French gray, and a lot of brands have French grays, but I think the Prismacolors, they just have this amazing, like super pretty range. And I'll show you something very similar if you're not into Prisma. So this is the French gray 30% from Prisma. Then this one is the 50%. I just love, love, love these. They're so beautiful. I like the warmth of this gray. It's even warmer than warm gray. And this one is the 70%. And I think I have here also the 90%, yeah. And then these I don't use a ton, but I do like sometimes to use them. This one is burnt ochre 50%. I do find in landscape sometimes I need some of those earthy colors. And the Derwent Drawing ones have some great colors. This is sanguine. So you can see it's just like a bit more intense version of this. And this one is sepia 50% from Caran. It's lovely. And the sepia 10% from Caran is really, really beautiful as well. I used a lot of the watercolor one. This one, it's so beautiful. The sepia 10%. It's just, I think it's very similar to the French gray. You can see it's a little bit more taupey. I hope you can see that. So this one is water soluble. Whoops, I have a bit of green there. That's not right. Let's do that here. But they have the same in pencil. I'm just not sure what I did with mine here. Oh, and this one is the 20% French gray. I think they're just like, they're all super pretty. All of the French grays from Prisma. This is the sepia 10% Museum Aquarelle pencil. It's just a beautiful, like lighter neutral if you want that. I love it. This is also a really nice one. This is Madder Brown. These are the Inktense pencils. So I'll show you what happens. So you can use it as a pencil, but then if you add water, they turn into these really mostly quite intense colors. And once they are dry, they're permanent. So this is really great for mixed media if you don't want things to move around. And I thought this color was pretty. This is another pretty one. This is Scarlet Pink. Again, Inktense. Let's do it here. I just really like these colors that are kind of unique, that you're not even sure what they are. So this is called Scarlet Pink. I would say it's probably more of an orange. But then when you wet it, it gets this like beautiful luminous corally color. So hopefully you can see that. So I just thought it's like a pretty and a little bit unique color, Scarlet Pink from Inktense. And this is not a color, it's just my favorite pencil. These are like the Blackwing pencils. I love them. There's just something about them. I don't know, I guess it's the lead. They're also very pretty. Okay, I think I ran out of energy to do the markers, but if the markers are very important to you, then leave me a comment and I will do my best to also share the favorite markers. I just want to show you, so this is the paper that I usually use for watercolors, and just look at the granulation. So this is the Daniel Smith gouache Bloodstone Genuine, and this is the Daniel Smith Gouache Cascade Green. This is the watercolor. It's not a ton of difference, but I feel like you can get a little bit more intensity with this one, and you will get also that matte finish, which personally I love. And then this is Undersea Green. It's so beautiful. And this one is the Olive Green, both from Daniel Smith. And this one is, I think both of these are great from Aquarius, but here you can really see the granulation. It's so pretty. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry this was so long and messy, but I think we got all the information. Oh, I want to show this to you. This was quite disappointing. So this, before we close down, this is the Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencils from Faber-Castell, and this is Delft Blue. And I thought this would be a beautiful color. And actually, when it's just the pencil, because I was looking at the pencil, right? I bought the pencil like this, and it looked really lovely. It looked kind of like in Danthran Blue. But what happens when you add water to this? I mean, this is a watercolor pencil. It becomes so purpley, like this bright purple. And I don't know, to me that was really disappointing. I mean, maybe you love that, but I was disappointed. And then I also saw, after I was so in love with the Luminance Dark Indigo, I thought I would try the Faber-Castell version of their polychromos. I didn't like it as much. So first of all, it's definitely not as dark. It's not a bad color, but every time I try the polychromos, I am reminded of how much I just don't like them because they're so hard. For some people this is perfect, and I know they're high quality, and you can layer them and you can blend them and you can do like everything with them, except that I don't like it. So that's it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a great new year. I wish you all the best. I will be here painting. Oh, I do want to say, since we're on the subject, I want to show you. I'm soon, very soon, adding some tutorials to some videos to the Creative Lens. And I did some gouache sketching, which I had the best time. I really loved every moment. And there are process videos start to finish for all of these sketches, and they're coming soon to the Creative Lens sessions. So if you're interested in that, I'll put the links below. Also, if you want to join the Joy Art Club, it's only €9 a month. It's a lot of fun. There are videos every month, inspiration, book reviews, flip-throughs, sketchbook flip-throughs, process videos. Everything that is on there is just there. And we also have a lovely community. So really, I invite you to join us. I think half the fun with these intense ones is really adding the water and seeing what happens. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Those are my go-to colored pencils for 2024. I hope you enjoyed seeing what's in my collection and maybe found some new shades to try. If you haven't already, check out the other videos in the series for my top picks in acrylics and watercolors, as well as my general favorite art supplies for 2024. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more creative inspiration, and make sure you share your favorite colored pencils in the comments. I would love to hear, is there another color that I need to add to my collection? Until next time, happy creating!